guys, it's Tina and I am back, and this video is completely last minute, just spur of the moment, because I got out of the shower as I usually do on Saturdays and Sundays. I take a shower, then I start doing chores like I'm doing laundry right now, and I came into the beauty room and I was gonna start tossing out some things that I know are old and that I need to go through. And I mentioned in my car chat video, I'll link it down below, about my makeup addiction and how I've been trying to slowly scale back on my collection itself. I've stopped buying products, but I'm also just throwing out older things in my collection, and I'll go through and not necessarily do like a full declutter, but like when I have a few extra minutes, I'll go through items. So today I was gonna go through my foundations, and I don't necessarily always do these in categories like how people do declutter videos. I don't plan them like that. Sometimes I'll just pick a drawer and go through it, or pick a certain section and go through whatever I have there and see what's old and needs to be tossed out. And so that's what I'm doing today, but I specifically wanted to focus on foundations because I was in bed last night. Yeah, this is gonna be a random chatty video, but I was in bed last night and I'm like, you know what? You have a ton of foundation that you need to go through. You need to go through the old ones that need to go, the formulations that didn't work for you that you're not gonna do a review on, so it doesn't matter anyway, and they're just too old. You need to toss those. And I got up this morning and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what we're doing here today. And I have a drawer under here, under the desk. Like, that's how much storage I have going on. And I pulled those out first to go through. And there are a couple that are automatic toss outs, like this Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation. It's a hot mess. It's separated, I'm gonna show you. Do you see that? That's gross. It's completely separated into liquids, and I'm sure you could shake it. I'm not gonna shake it to revive it. I wear the shade 82 Cocoa Light. I actually really like this foundation. So it's something I'll consider repurchasing once I go through a couple of the ones that I already love right now. So that goes in the trash. And I realized I had this mattifying fluid foundation from Black Up. It's still in the box. And it's the shade 05. I remember trying this out and I think it was way too orange. I did a foundation shade match video with this foundation already. And I don't know what to do with this now. It doesn't look as, I'm sure it's gonna look too yellow. Okay, I'm gonna keep that on the side just to think about it. I don't think I want to keep it. I know I am keeping, I have two matte foundations here. These are the Studio Fix Fluids. Now, I only keep these, I don't use them, I keep them for reference. So I have NC44, NC45. I keep them for reference when I do my foundation videos, which I am due one. And if you haven't seen my foundation swatch videos, it's where I show the shades that I have swatched on my skin and I tell you the undertones and show you which ones match me best. So I'm due for an updated one, but I wanted to go through and get rid of some of the old ones first. Now, my Nude Air. I love this foundation. I use two shades. I use 40 and 50, but these are also a little bit older. Whew. I really like this though. I'm gonna keep these two. I'm gonna get rid of this NARS one. This is the Sheer Matte. Do they even make Sheer Matte anymore? I think they discontinued Sheer Matte. Tossing that. I have this Bobbi Brown Natural Finish Long Lasting Foundation. The shade is Golden 6. Decent enough match. I didn't love this formula enough to keep this, so that goes. I have two Makeup Forever Ultra HD shades that I know don't match me. Should I keep these for my friends? I think I wanna, no, 175 is my color, right? Whoa, that is dark. What the heck? 175, whoa, that is really deep. This one smells like Crayola. Anytime you want to judge if a product is old, it tends to change scents. It doesn't smell rancid or rotten or awful. Like, some people make it seem like old makeup spontaneously combusts and like if you have it, it's rotting and just growing mold in your collection. Not necessarily. Like, relax. Sometimes it can look really new and it just has changed the scent. And what they do is they put preservatives in your products, and they're meant to change scents when that preservative expires. So I'm tossing that out just because it smells. R520. This probably smells too. Got them around the same time. So I'm going to toss these out. Those have expired for sure, just based on scent. Oh my god, my Dior Star and my Dior Nude. I love these as well, but these have been sitting here for a while. I'm going to keep them, but we'll see. I have to put them to use now. My Lancome Teint Miracle and Teint Adult Ultra. Love this foundation, but these have been here for a while. Garbage. Let's see here. I have the Veil Fluid Makeup. The shade is Sable. I have the Liquid Mattes from Hourglass. I think these are my old ones. I think I got newer ones, so I'm going to toss these out. I didn't really love the Veil. Is the Veil newer? I know the Hourglass ones can go, though. Not the Hourglass. The Immaculate ones can go. This one, you know what? I haven't really tested this one out. This color Sable is a little bit... It's a little bit rosy though on my skin. I'll test that out a little bit more. And then I have the Air Flash, which this is from Dior as well. That shade 600. That's newer in my collection. Alright, so we cleared this out. I have a Fiona Stiles Luminous Finish foundation. This is actually one that I bought while it was on sale. Now I need to take a serious look in this guy here. I have some Shea Moisture products, and I was hanging on to these because I was gonna do the black makeup, the Bomb Challenge, the black owned makeup brand challenge, and Shea Moisture is no longer black owned and all this thing, and you know what, the black owned makeup thing just became too much for me. These are the foundations. I'm just tossing those. Those are old anyway, and I had a primer from them that's old. It became like so controversial for me, and I decided I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna use my makeup that I love, and some of them happen to be from black owned brands. Like I have coloring products that I really love. I have Juvia's Place palettes. I have a few products from black owned brands. Fashion Fair is one of those great brands as well. But it became so much of a task, and people were just so quick to tell you, oh, you're not doing it right because Shea Moisture is no longer black owned, and Carol's Daughter is not black owned, and how Fenty Beauty is not black owned. And I'm like, you know what? You can keep this freaking challenge, because I am not gonna have a challenge cause too much stress in my life just to do some makeup. No, we're not doing that. Not doing it. I thought about it. The Black Up is going. Black Up is one of those brands I can agree with that started out black owned. It was started by I believe he was African, but he started this makeup line, and he was overtaken by some other investors that still carry on the black theme, but they're not black anymore, and they kicked him out of the company and just bought him out and forced him out. So not cool with that. So that I'm getting rid of. All right, I have this whole setup on my vanity, like it's just sitting right here, and I have all the foundations that I pretty much use, and I have some primers as well, and we'll go through some of those because some of those can probably go as well. So let's go through them. Okay, I know right away, this Lottie London Selfie Ready foundation. I had gotten this because it was a less expensive brand at Ulta. It was on sale, and I was like, oh, let me try this brand out. It's new to Ulta. And this foundation, no, it wasn't even, no, we're throwing that out. I have, oh, here's the other Black Up thing. Gone again. And some of these things are old, so I'm not giving them away, guys. And don't even say I can, please don't say that I can send you this makeup stuff. It's not worth it. I would never ever dare send people old makeup. That's just gross to me. But anyway, this Giorgio Armani primer, love it. Okay, here's my foundation, the Makeup Forever one that is my shade. This is Y4. All right, so I'm gonna leave my primers on one level and then put the foundations on the second level. All right. I really hate, like I despise the Charlotte Tilbury Healthy Glow. I hate it. I think I'm going to give it to my mom because she has dry skin. I hate it because it's definitely not for oily skin. No. So I think my mom can enjoy this because it's just a light tinted product and she has very dry skin because she's older and she didn't get as much melanin. Mommy, sorry about it, Mom. So I'm going to give her that. I like my NYX primers. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. This Beauty Amplifier primer. I thought I didn't like this. Then I used it in that Sephora video. And I was like, oh, excuse me. It is actually kind of nice. So I'm going to keep this. My Pores No More goes down here. And let's move. I'm helping. You guys are helping me to organize my stuff as well. So that's helping. Oh my god. This Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. Do you like that neck after? That was so unattractive. This foundation, Makeup Forever. This is so bad. I love you guys. And I don't care about the, oh, they shaded Fenty Beauty. Listen, I don't get that. It's okay. They didn't disrespect her. Like, it was like a little harmless shade between brands. It's okay. That wasn't enough for me to say, oh, I hate either of them. No, I'm not a child of divorce. Well, I am a child of divorce technically, but I'm just not going to be involved in a custody arrangement between two of my brands that I'm rooting for. So therefore, I don't care. But this foundation from Makeup Forever is such garbage. But I'm going to keep it because I want to include it in my swatch video and then I'll get rid of it. But that's a no. Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Soft Focus Glow. That's actually nice. That's actually a nice one. My YSL Foundation Touche Claw. I need to use this more. Move that up. My Fit Me Foundation from Maybelline. Like those as well. This Pores No More Agent Zero Shine. It's a pore vanishing powder. It's actually nice, but I don't use it. Like, when am I... Oh, God. When do you use this? Never? So what are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it right here. Sit right there. I'll think about you. Let's see. More primers. Blur primer. This Tasha Dewy Skin Mist. Why do I have this? Why? I'm oily. I fell for the hype. I'm gonna do that video about products that I bought for the hype for no... This is foolishness. This is... No, I don't like that. Same thing with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. I don't need it to know. But I'm gonna keep it right here still. Okay, dear. It's very dear. This is my Guerlain primer, the one with the gold flakes in it. I've had this for so long. And this, oh, it smells very strongly of alcohol. Is it a, no, you're gonna go. Because it's old and it's smelling like too much alcohol right now. That's not gonna happen. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, my newer foundations, my two Laura Mercier ones. I have the Candle Glow, which I love. The Flawless Fusion is also a good one, so I'm gonna keep those right here. Fiona Styles. I like it. I don't like it as much as other foundations. So you can go, and they discontinued it anyway, so it's not really, for me, it's not very user-friendly in videos. My Lingerie de Peau. This is the older bottle, and I have the newer one. So I'm going to keep these for swatches, but I don't really love them as much as I used to. This is my Cover FX primer. Oh, this foundation here, this is the CoverGirl Vitalis Healthy Elixir. This is like pretty much brand new. I literally just got it the other day because I wanted to try it out and use it in a drugstore video. We're gonna keep it for now. This Total Control from NYX, we're gonna keep this because I actually like these. My Fenty is staying, my Marc Jacobs, my Stila. What did we say about the Fiona? We're gonna get rid of Fiona. Fiona, though, is... Oh, God, I almost dropped this one. Alright, my Clé de Peau. Let's look at these because I have two of the bottles. I have 24, 25. Alright, we're going to keep those for swatching. No, but they changed the shade, so does it matter? I'm just gonna keep them for the shade comparisons, but I don't really. Oh, what is this? The Sephora Beauty Amplifier Setting Spray. I'm gonna put it down here. Also, this Nude Glow. Let's see, we have the Born This Way, which I like. We have all those already. My Giorgio Armani. We need to put those at the forefront because I actually need to use these up. Are they done? Are they pretty much done though? These liquidy things, I don't know if they're good or not. Let's see. No, that one yet done. This is my Maestro. I had this for a while. This is shade 10. That needs to go. Let's see the other shade. This one is newer. This also needs to go. It's dried out. It used to be like a liquidy foundation, but now it looks more like a thickened cream, so that's no good. So I'm gonna put these other ones up here. Do you see how much foundation I have, guys? Like, what is this? The MAC ones I'll just keep in the drawer. So I think those foundations are good. I have more. Alright, so the other foundations I have are right in front of me, but I'm gonna get rid of this Smashbox Studio Skin one. It's separated and there's like a layer of film on top of it. No, so we're getting rid of that. I decided I'm gonna keep this Agent Zero Shine thing. I hate the packaging, but the powder is actually pretty nice for a setting powder. So we're gonna keep that one. The Giorgio Armani powder fabric. We're keeping this. This looks so dark though. What the hell? It totally matched me in the summer. Was I that dark? Did I get that light? What the hell is going on? We're keeping this anyway. Then we have my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. One of them is almost done and I'm so excited to use it up. I use the shade 70. So I'm going to try to finish this one up. I'm going to put this one up top and then keep this one down here so I can get rid of that pretty quickly. EX1 Invisiwear. I love the packaging because I can see like my progress that I'm making. Love this foundation. This is probably one of my favorite foundations of all time, hands down, and it's $14 from the Look Fantastic website with free US shipping. So really like this. The shade that I use is 14, which is the darkest shade, but if you're my skin tone, you will love that. It matches me almost perfectly. I love my Double Wear Stay in Place. I also have the Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Makeup. They sent this to me. They sent me a couple of shades. So the one that really goes well with me would be Sandalwood 6W1. I do mix it with the other one, but I like these. I love the Double Wear, and you can buy a pump separately. Now the pump by itself is $10, so it's like, it's not even $6 like the NARS pump, or did the NARS pump get more expensive? But literally you're buying the foundation, then you're adding $10 on just for the convenience of a pump, which I think is BS. Like, Estee Lauder, stop it. Do better. Either make the pump like $2 or $3, which I can handle that. I'm okay with the $3 pump if you want me to do that, but not $10. No, not when your foundation is that expensive. So could you not? But I love the formulation. Love it. Fenty Beauty, I have 3 shades, so I have 2 more. I have 370, 350, 330. So I need a place for these because these need to be like in a situation with the primer. Hold up. All right, I found them a home. I have the All Hours foundation from YSL. Oh my God, they sent this to me. I was like, I'll try it, but I don't expect too much because the other ones have just been too greasy for me. But this is a flawless matte full coverage. And let me tell you right now, love this. So and the primer that they have with it is like, oh my God, love the primer. It's the All Hours primer. Love it. Other than that, I have quite a few foundations from IT Cosmetics. Now, IT Cosmetics has just been notorious for a terrible shade selection. But, and however, Bare Minerals also had a terrible shade selection when they just started. Remember, they just had like light, medium, tan. That was it for their shade range when they just started. Like, I find that these infomercial brands, these QVC brands, start out with very basic shades. It's like they just hit like the middle of the spectrum and they go, all right, let's see how this sells. IT Cosmetics needs to step it up now. They started out and I gave them, I gave them a pass because they were up and coming. They focus mainly on like skincare products though, and products that are for redness and rosacea and things like that, which there is a need for that on the market. So I'm not going to knock them for satisfying a need, especially when the founder herself suffered from those problems and she was focused on that. And let's face it, lighter skin suffers from that, not necessarily dark skin. So I don't attack brands on the strength of them not catering to my needs only. If they're hitting another part of the market that needs that attention and focus as well, then who the hell am I? I find that we're so caught up in our own, like our own views and what we consider to be an injustice in the makeup world for dark-skinned women and women of color, and how dare they not have a shade range. But you don't realize that, hey, they're hitting on another part of the market that needs that too. So I ain't gonna attack them for that. And I will say this as well. In the speech that Jamie gave when she was accepting her reward, she spoke about the image of beauty that's being portrayed in the media. And she spoke about how if you weren't this perfect supermodel looking woman with clear skin and this kind of physique, like you weren't featured or you weren't used to advertised cosmetics. And you see it right now, and you cannot say that's a lie. That is so true. If you look on any of these Instagram pages, Anastasia Beverly Hills is renowned for this. Like, every single picture that they repost is airbrushed, is edited, it's photoshopped, it's like perfection. Not to discredit those artists, because some of them do beautiful work, but unless you have this airbrushed, Photoshop filtered skin with Botox foreheads and bee-stung lips, and the texture of your skin needs to be airbrushed, or they're not posting you. The sites that I've seen that still post women in their natural state, how their skin naturally looks, MAC Cosmetics does that. Natural skin, that's how your skin look. Makeup Forever does that, and they post women of color. And It Cosmetics does that. Mind you, their women of color situation is not really as well as it should be, and that's just based on the shade range that they have. If they don't have products that work on women of color, who they gonna post? Who? But It Cosmetics is the only makeup brand that has ever reposted my face on their Instagram. Ever reposted, and I'll repeat it, my face on their Instagram. And in that photo that they reposted of me, I was not wearing a drop of foundation. I had my discoloration, I had my freckles out, I had my under eye circles, and the only thing I was wearing was their mascara, which is the Superhero mascara, and I was showing the difference of it on one side versus the other. My skin was bare. It wasn't retouched. I wasn't looking flawless and perfect, and they reposted my picture. And I'll tell you right now, that was a great feeling for me. So when somebody speaks about posting regular women without all the fancy editing, I can appreciate that. And sometimes it's not always just about women of color. Like, you have to remember, there are other people in the market. There are other people that need attention. There are other things that need to be focused on. So it might not always include you. Sometimes it's not necessarily an intention to exclude. Sometimes it's just that they're looking at something else. You know what I mean? So that's just, anyway, enough of a rant. They need to expand, but they have added a couple of shades, and they sent me this Bye Bye Lines foundation. I didn't like this that much, but I put it up here so I could test it out. So we're gonna see. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus, beautiful, love that. Another one of my favorites, the Clinique Acne Solutions BB Cream, hello. My Sephora Stick Foundation, this actually needs to go where the stick foundations go, which I have. I have a few of those too. Should I go through those as well? Oh my god, but I love those. I'm gonna do another foundation swatch video, because all the other foundations that I have are ones that I'm not getting rid of. They're ones that I actually really love. So I'm just gonna do some organization, some sorting out, because I feel like after that rant I need to go. I just ranted a bit, but yeah, I just didn't like the attack that I was seeing on It Cosmetics, because I feel like some people are not necessarily always coming from a negative place or a place of exclusion. Sometimes it's just that they'll get there. Are they taking a bit longer to get there? Yes. but are they also satisfying a part of the market that's often excluded themselves? Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna go, but we'll do like another a 3.0 because we did 2 already. So we're gonna do a 3.0 with my new foundation matches. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.